Welcome back everybody to the Bros of Decay. I'm Lesley and today we're going to go on another adventure. And as you can see behind me, we are currently walking through the woods of Luxembourg. I'm with Luca and with Jeroen today. They are with me. And we are making our way right now to a completely abandoned house that's right next to the railroad tracks. Pretty fascinating, right in the middle of the woods here. So yeah, I'm quite excited because I'm a nature person. I love to be outside and the scenery around me is just very fascinating. So to explore a place around here, that makes me happy. I first had the idea to drive here with the car, but after seeing the road that we are walking right now, I'm glad I made the decision to park the car and walk this way. I think it's a pretty good decision, right? Wow, it's beautiful out here, the mountainside in the background. I literally can't wait to see this place. I think we're almost there. It's more like 200-300 meters and then we arrive.
Way back when we didn't care what they said. People could stare, I didn't give a damn, cause I was being next to you. Way back when.
Okay, we have almost arrived, but we just noticed that people are working on the railroad tracks over here. I'm gonna show you in a minute. Wow, over here to the right of us, the house appears. The beautiful house that we're gonna explore today.
No, there is nobody.
There's nobody here. They were indeed working, presumably this week, on the railroad tracks. Amazing. The only crossing for this railroad is for this house that we're gonna explore today. Look at this wonderful piece hidden away in a forest here in one of the smallest countries of Europe. There's a little creek running alongside this house. Look at this. Wonderful. This creek runs all the way through this house. Wow. Let's go in there and let's explore.
Locked deep inside the Luxembourgian forest, we found a charming abandoned cabin that has been left behind for almost a decade. It once used to belong to a fairly large Flemish family that used it as their holiday getaway. But for some reason, they decided to never visit their holiday home ever again. On their last visit, they seemingly left everything behind. The drinks are still in the fridge, the shoes are still in front of the fireplace, and they even forgot to take their jackets before they left. This mysterious disappearance has been unsolved until this very day. Today we will go inside and try to figure out what happened in this place.
Let me sit down over here for a moment. I'm truly happy right now. The sun just broke out. I threw out my jacket, I threw out my blouse and just enjoying the sunshine. I love the place that we just found. In the middle of nowhere, we found this cute little abandoned white house. And the scenery around here is magical. Underneath me, the little creek is flowing, the birds are chirping, and yeah, Such a magical place. Unfortunately, I don't have any history about this place, but together, by going through the artifacts that are inside of this place, we're gonna find out who used to live here and what they did in life. I'm truly excited for this one, so let's go. This is the creek that I was just talking about. It flows all the way around the house. Just lights it up. And this house has such a special style. It's like this white house with woodwork into it, like a German Luxembourgian style. What you would expect when you think about the country Luxembourg. And the strange thing about it is it's right next to a railroad track. That might be one of the reasons why it got abandoned. Of course, living next to a railroad track is not fun. And presumably when they built this house, this track wouldn't be here. Let me take you around this outside first, before we venture inside. Oh, scenery is amazing. Here we get a closer look at the place itself. They had a little shed here to the side to presumably store some little things like a lawnmower and who knows what. A bicycle, as you can see. Whoa. Inside, oh, it's quite a mess inside. Some wood storage for the fireplace. Would be lovely sitting here at night. In snowy times. Just enjoying the fireplace with a good glass of beer. Behind the house we have enormous fields for animals to graze in. Wow. And then here next to the house, there's this little creek, little cute creek flowing and providing ambience all around this place. Let's venture inside and let's find out what these people did in life. So when you venture inside of this place, the first thing that you come by is this little sitting area. That's the first room in this house. Here the people came in. And the first artifact that we see is the coat hanger that's made of a horn of an animal, of a deer or something like that. The jackets of the hunters that came here are still in this place. Wow. Lotco, that's a Belgian company. That's a trash company, they collect trash. Okay, that's interesting. So that might be the first like little clue to who these people were. They were Dutch people probably, or Belgian people. Lots of walking canes, handmade walking canes here to the side. And all their boots and shoes to venture through the woods are still left here. Amazing to see. A sink that's completely filled up with artifacts from the people. And then here, presenting this room, is this enormous fireplace. Imagine this beast on in the winter time. And the people sitting around this table, drinking liquors. Of course, that's what you do when you're in a place like this. They have like these herb liquors here in Luxembourg and Germany. You call them Jägermeister. And people enjoy drinking those together. Playing cards. I can see the people here sitting, playing cards in front of the fireplace. This is actually an enormous fireplace for such a small house. Wow. They even got some last wood here to the side. All the tools to tame the fire are also still here. And then a bellow to the other side of the fireplace. Look at the intrigued design that's in here. Wow. On top of the fireplace we got a few things. An oil lamp. Some candle holders. And this is a fairly new piece. Wow. To this side The thing that catches me on this side is the mirror, again made out of animal horns. There are a lot of spider webs around this place, so that tells me that it has been abandoned for quite some time. Again, another lantern hanging here from the ceiling. And yes, like I told you, on the window to this side, there are again lots and lots of spider webs. Spider webs of neglect that lead us into the living area. What is actually a very, very lovely living area. Wow, the couches around the table. They remind me of my granddad's place. I filmed my own, this I gotta tell you. Some time ago, like 2 years ago, I filmed the abandoned house of my granddad. And I will link it up here, but his house had been abandoned for 6 years, and I asked my family if I could give him a last tribute to his life. And the sofas that we see in here remind me so much of when I filmed that home. As you can see, a Pearl Street sofas. They tried to lock up this place, but it didn't work out because the door was just open. Got a radio on the table. I love this lamppost. That's just such a wonderful lamppost. And it complements the sofas in this place so much. Oh, another artifact. An agenda from 1988. That's actually the first date that we see in this place. Beer cups on the wall. Wow. And this side of the room is actually quite messy. There are lots of things in here. A cupboard completely filled with glasses. Oh, no way. I just told you that these might have been Belgian people, and now it confirms it. We see this Jesus Christ here, and it says, Geef ons Heere, give us peace and our daily bread, it says. In Dutch. The first Dutch artifact. Wow. Oh, a lovely stove as well. They even got these old irons that you would heat up on the stove. There are 3 of them, so they could iron continuously. And Greek designs on the stove as well. And again, lots of children toys. Here to the end of the room, we got a koekoeksklok that probably doesn't function anymore because the bird has been stuck with his head against the cuckoo clock. And in the corner we got like a candle holder, a very lovely one actually, a wood carved candle holder. And a Singer sewing machine as well, that has been hidden underneath all the junk of the people. Crazy, crazy, crazy. What a lovely room. And to this side of the house we can venture inside of the kitchen. And the first thing we see are little drawings of the children. Wow. Here they even made the house. Amazing, and they're all in Dutch. Lovely for children. Christophe, it says over here. It's like a drawing that you could download from the internet. For Luxembourg, for Luxembourg, Knorr, that wrote a little pig here. Wow. Look at this lovely little kitchen. Isn't that just cute to see? 168 chairs around the table. So it's a place for a lot of people. Maybe it was a vacation home where the Belgian family used to come. But why don't they come here anymore? Half burned candles on the table. Klavertje 4. How do you call this in English? I don't know, but it's like the leaf with 4 petals around it. And they found like 2 of them. They were very proud of it. They like displayed it. They probably asked their mother or father to make this for them and put this in the cabinet on display. Ah, all the food that they used to eat, still here. The grains for the breakfast, the salt, the pepper. Gelukkige verjaardag. That's for the birthday. Oh, they made it for their grandma. Voor Moeke, it says. Voor Moeke means for grandma, but Moeke is like a nice word for grandma. In 2012, Amelie made this for her grandma. And I just noticed this one. This is actually amazing. There's a little postage card. I'm now going to show you a photo from my Instagram where I am swimming in this creek. The world is small, very small. Lovely cabinet, all the glasses. And in every single room of this house, they had a stove to give it character and light it up. This is actually a pretty nice stove, a wood stove. Wow. And they had a little kitchen top here where they could prepare some little foods. I'm saying little a lot, but where they could prepare food, I should say. All the things are left here. Very religious people as well. Lots of artifacts, religious artifacts. And when you look outside of this window, you can see the creek running in front of the house. I think this place is also handmade. Look how the ceilings run. They're just not straight, not horizontal or anything. I think it's just self-built. And this takes us, presumably, yeah, we can see the stairway. And there is also a latch that can lead us to the basement, where we will go in later in the video. And we'll reserve that to the end. That looks like a very scary hatch to go inside of. Storage here to the sides. More oil lamps. A little doorway. What's behind here? Okay. Ooh. Okay, storage area for foods. There is a lot of food left behind. Let's look at the dates. We've got a Belgian beer over here. What does the date say? 2014 it says on there. That's the expiration date, so it's going to be before that. Maybe 2012 we saw on the calendar earlier. That this place is abandoned for 8 years. It's quite possible, right? Lion. And then we're gonna go up this very steep blue stairway to the top floor. Okay, let's go. Let's take the first steps. Where is this gonna lead us? Oh, this is very, very... The height is not big, it's not high at all. Oh, but can I stand up right here? Yeah, barely. Look at this. I'm almost touching the ceiling. Ah, something in my eye. Okay. So I'm having such a blast exploring these places. A bathroom with everything left behind. Look at this stove that they used to heat up the water for the bathtub. And also look at how small this bathtub is. That's just crazy. I love this stove. That toothbrushes and shampoos and everything is left in here. Why would anybody do this? Jacket from the owner, also hanging here. And then we got a toilet for them. Wow. Here they would store all the clothes that they would need. Very, very narrow up here. Got a chest. Let's look inside of the chest. The blankets for the beds are in here. And this is a fire screen Do not burn yourself when you're standing in front of the fire. This room is in such a state of decay. No way, I would not have expected this from when I came into this room, from when I came into this house. The whole ceiling has totally collapsed. Wow. 2 beds, I see another bed behind there. Already a few beds inside of this small place. And here to the side, we have an amazing triple deck stove with intrigued designs on there. Oh, don't you truly love these stoves? And on each level, you could put something, cook something. Wow. The hooves of the animals coming back throughout the house tells us that these people in here were presumably hunters of hobby or job. I'm gonna take you outside. I'm gonna let you look outside. What you would see when you looked outside of this window. The creek running in front of the house again. And at the back of the bedroom, there's another space with even 2 more beds. Look at this, 1 more to each side of the room. How many people used to come to this place? It would be literally crammed in here. Like we see already 4 beds, so 4 people. We saw 8 chairs around the table downstairs. An oil lamp. Also a beautiful piece of furniture. This marble top. Amazing. Wow. I love the ceiling as well, with the wooden beams. And then we're gonna go to the other side, where I again already see so much more beds. I think these were the children bedrooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and behind there 7 beds. That's 11 in total. No way. It's like a counting class. Still made after all those years, after 8 years of abandonment, 9 right now, if it is abandoned in 2012. The toys of the children are still on the beds. Wow. And here in this room is also a triple-decker stove, but this one is not as unique as the one I presume was in the parents' bedroom. The wood to fuel it still next to it. Amazing things. All the jackets of the people, of the children. There's even another bed, so that brings the total to 12 beds in this place. Wow. A painting from J.R. Tillmans. A little cross above the door to let God know that He's with them. Ça va? Bro, what happened? What happened? Somebody collapsed through the ceiling.
Yeah, bro.
Did you really? No way.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I have it on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god.
You sent me that shit. Oh, fuck, man.
Oh, look, I just collapsed through the ceiling. Are you okay, man?
Yeah, it's okay.
Luckily. No way. I've never seen somebody collapse through the ceiling. I'm lucky that Luca's okay. Bro, that was scary.
Yeah.
I thought the whole house was collapsing. No way. Bro, there's now a hole.
Put like this stuff on it so I couldn't see it.
Oh, there was like this,
Yeah.
you just walked on here.
Oh, man.
Oh, lucky you're okay.
I'm shaking right now.
Yeah, I can believe that you are shaking.
Oh, shit.
Okay, after almost having a heart attack, seeing Luca fall through the ceiling, I'm now gonna go myself up the stairway and check out the attic. But I'm gonna be very careful, I promise. This is the chimney that leads to the fireplace outside of the house. I love how it's made. The stones worked into there. I love how this whole attic is made actually. Wow. Let's have a look up here. I first want to see where he fell through the floor. No way, I'm so happy that he didn't truly fall through there. There's a sewing machine in this room as well. A few chairs. And around here, yeah, you can see already that a lot of water has collected up here. And this is the hole where Luca just fell through. No way. Crazy stuff. He said he wanted to look at the weapons vault, and I think that's the weapons vault. It's where the hunters would store their weapons to protect them from burglaries and also from the children, because it's very dangerous. Whew. Crazy stuff. Then we have another room at the end here. But again, even more bed. That brings the total to 16? Yeah, I think 16. But it's more of a storage area. Only thing I see over here that's very interesting is again a single sewing machine. I don't know if I would count it throughout my videos. I made 260 videos right now. Yes, I made 260 videos. If you're new to the channel, go check them out. But if I would count all the single sewing machines that I have encountered over the years, I think the number would be 200 or 300 right now. Some crazy stuff. The only thing we got left right now is the basement. So let's go there. Hey boys, can anybody help me out, please? I want to go into the basement.
Sorry?
I want to go into the basement. Can you help me out? Just open the latch for me if you want. This latch is, yeah, if you can just pull it open, then I can walk inside. I think this is a pretty scary one. Oh my God. I think we're not gonna go into the basement.
Water inside.
Yeah, let me just quickly have a peek. Oh, there's also a lot of mosquitoes in here. Gotta be a bit careful, but there's nothing that you want to go into, I think. Wow, but this looks like an awesome basement actually. Oh, the mosquito just flew into my eye. I think it's a better idea if we just not go into the basement after what happened to Luca. Okay. Wow, what a special place was this. Wow, what a special place that we just explored. These are the adventures where I live for. Places like this in the middle of nowhere, people have left behind years ago. And then also the things that happen inside of the place. Luca falling through the floor. That's so unexpected, but I'm so lucky that it's okay. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this wonderful piece. If you did so, please like the video. Comment down there what you thought about it. I will try to react to it. And there's also a little link in the description. There you can support. Oh, the train is coming by. That's maybe the reason why these people left behind this place. And with that all said, I want to thank you very much. And I see you next week in another adventure. Bye bye. I love you.